And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Howard is out there with Price. Then there's Rogers. Then there's Hudson. And it's the franchise in at the 5 spot.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Back to Meeks for the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Rogers. He's guarded by Meeks. The shot's good from Rogers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Vega can't get it to go. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Spurs. Pass to Howard. Here's Hudson. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Meeks lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Meeks got 6 points.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Howard against Riley. Shea outside. Riley against Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's man. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Rogers. Shea outside. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. They get the pass to Meeks. Here is Riley. He's defended by Price. Riley against Price. Pass to Vega. Clock at 6. And here's Shea. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the franchise.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Rogers for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Riley passes it to Vega. Now Meeks, guarded by Rogers. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he makes that one.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Pass to Meeks. Here's Vega. Back to Meeks. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Launches it. And Jay gets it to go on the assist by Meeks.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head up. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Rodgers passes to the franchise. To the inside. He's looking for Price and finds him. To the middle. The shot's good from Rodgers. Rodgers has got 9.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Meeks. Here is Riley. He's guarded by Howard. Riley passes it to Vega. Here's Meeks. 6 points for him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here is Rodgers. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here is Riley. Nothing on the board. Vega can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Howard. Price outside. And here is Howard. Riley covering. The franchise passes to Rodgers. And the Spurs scoring again.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Vega. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Brown's checked in. McCall misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And they get it back. Pass to Hudson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 9. They give the pass to Riley. To the paint. Off the run.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. For 3, Price. Vega grabs the miss. Vega's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Meeks. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. AI is checked in for clutch. And the Spurs with possession. Inside. A nice shot by Bottom. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to McCall. And here is Brown. Lets it go from deep. And it's Price with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low, here's Bottoms. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Smits, and it's blocked. Here's the franchise. Pass to Hudson. Here's the franchise. Here's Bottoms. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trailed by 11. Meeks passes to Riley. Connects from three-point range.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the left wing. Here's the franchise. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The franchise has got 5 now. The franchise has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Riley passes it to Meeks. A fader makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's the franchise. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Meeks. And it's denied. Pass to McCall. Here is Riley. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Smits. And AI throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Ubbs checked in for Silk. The Monster comes in for the franchise, and it's Clutch in for Riley. Then for the Spurs, Rogers checked in for the franchise. Boomer comes in for Hudson, and it's Hanlon in for Price. Brown the pass to Vega. Here's the Monster. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pass to Rogers. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Brown. Good. Nice job down low.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Rowe from past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Vega's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hackett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bottoms, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Takes a 3. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
AI is out there with Brown, and it's Clutch, and it's Dub, and it's the monster in at the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's Rowe. No scoring in this one. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to Dub. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Rodgers pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Rowe. From outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Dub. Here's Vega. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Bottoms. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Hackett, the pass to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. James checked in for Philadelphia. San Antonio also making a switch. Howard's checked in. Spurs leading by 5. To the inside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here is Rodgers. He's got 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From 18 feet away. The second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Spurs have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Goes back up, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He hits the second from the line. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smits. It's rebounded by Bottoms. San Antonio leading by 8. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The franchise is checked in for Dub. The franchise is checked in for San Antonio. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brown against Howard. AI sets a screen for Brown. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The 76ers trail by 12. AI outside. Back to Brown. To the middle. Here's Smits. And AI throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to the franchise. 5 on the clock. Here's Bottoms. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Now here's Che. Back to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Inside. Here's Bottoms. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Brown outside. Pass to McCall. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Smits missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Rogers. The shot from the low post is good. Rogers has got 17 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And a wide open look for Shea. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fires the 3. A nice shot by Bottoms. Bottoms got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Up check in for Philadelphia. Riley comes in for Brown. Here's Dub. Three-pointer. Man can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Hudson. He's guarded by AI. Pass to Bottoms. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's rebounded by McCall. McCall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hackett. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Riley, beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Bulldozers got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. Here's the franchise. Here's Hudson. He's guarded by AI. Takes the three. No good from Hudson.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's McCall. Still yet to score. Round the pass to McCall. Rebound, San Antonio. Bottoms got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. AI has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Riley. Here's McCall. Shea outside. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Howard, defended by Man. Here's Bottoms. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 5 assists tonight. Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the 76ers call time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Silks checked in for Dub, and it's Clutch in for AI. San Antonio also making some changes. Rogers comes in for Bottoms, and it's Price in for Hanlon. Pass to Riley, and here's Che. They set the screen to the inside. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Riley against Howard. Here's Hudson. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Good work there as it goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Riley against Howard. Man passes to Vega. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Shea outside. The 76ers with another miss. Spurs leading by 16. 1:36 left in the first half. Hudson the pass to Howard. Driving to the basket. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Vega. Still without a basket. Here's Riley. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Bulldozers got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. Shea outside. Vega grabs the miss. Vega's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, here's Meeks. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Riley. From downtown, That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hudson dishes to Price. Down low, stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kicked away. Now, here's Howard. Price with a screen on Riley to the wing on the left. Here's Rogers, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 10. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
60.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Bottom's having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Rogers. Price is out there with Howard. Then there's Hudson. And it's the franchise in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Sent back. Here's the franchise. Riley covering. The franchise passes to Rogers. Here's Hudson. Drops in the tray. Hudson's got 5 points so far.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Meeks. Here's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. 15 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the paint. Here's Rogers. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Rogers has got 19 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Price with the steal. In transition. Here come the Spurs. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got 4 points this quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Fires the 3. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Riley.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Inside, here's Mann. Got a hand on it. The franchise passes to Howard. Pass to Rogers. Rebound by the 76ers. McCall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's Meeks. Defense is right there. Shea outside. Back to Meeks. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Spurs leading by 11. The franchise passes to Hudson. Out to the right wing. Here's Rogers. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Riley. Outside, Meeks. Rebounded by Howard. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the franchise gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Shea outside. Now here's Meeks, guarded by Rogers.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Rogers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Vega. To the middle. Here's Riley. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here is Rogers. 24 points for him. And it's blocked. Man with it. Pass to Meeks. Here's Vega. That's tipped. Price looking it over. Here is Rogers. Here's Hudson. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rogers. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Here is Riley. Now, here's Meeks. Hands it from downtown. Meeks got 18 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Howard with it. To the wing right side. Spurs working the ball around now. Got a piece of it. It's Meeks outside. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Price for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Price has got himself on the board with 3 there. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Riley with a screen on Price. Meeks passes to Riley. Back to Meeks. Here's Man. Rebound San Antonio. To the inside. Here's the franchise. Kicks it out to Che. Price outside. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Brown is checked in for the 76ers.